Hello there, my name is Kelly Williams. I'm kind of a visual person. I just wanted to take some time to share with you in an illustrative way what is coming together and I believe will be the most successful on and offline business venture ever. I know that sounds a bit bold, but it is my goal with this short video to show you how this Dubli cashback system and this massive SEO project are coming together to change the lives of tens of thousands of people, and the majority of them will be people who have never made any money in any work from home program on or offline. If you don't get the fire in the belly feeling like I did and the hundreds of others so far who have felt that, then that is okay. You can move on to the next shiny object and no harm, no foul. But it is highly likely you will not be able to sleep tonight. I have learned how to live off of the energy that comes from excitement and enthusiasm since seeing the initial video, and now you have an opportunity to see the same thing. Dubli has created the most rewarding cashback system on the planet. Just go to their site, dubli.com, and you will agree the percentage of cash back is making a significant impact on people's lives around the globe, and they currently have over 11 million VIP members worldwide. I had first heard of Dubli back in the latter part of 2012. It was a different platform, so when I was invited to take a look on September 6th, I initially declined because I thought I already knew all about them. But for some reason, call it fate, luck, or divine design, I choose to believe in the latter. I took a look. I was immediately intrigued with the product, cash back, but it wasn't until I heard about this collaborative SEO project that the switch to the light bulb went off. You see, I was at a major crossroad in my life. I have had some incredible online successes and some failures, but the thing I was always haunted with was the fact that I could never help others duplicate my success. People simply could not devote the same amount of time and definitely not the amount of money I had spent learning and marketing to enjoy what kind of success I had. So the vast majority just ended up quitting or moving on to something else. I had made the decision along with my wife that I would leave the online marketing world because I was tired of seeing so many fail because of the false hopes I was part of creating in them, and go into the brick and mortar world and provide services to help another company grow. In fact, I was actually waiting for a friend to secure some funding so that I could use my skills to help him with his recently launched company when I was exposed to Dubli and Team Wukar. When I learned of Team Wukar and what was being created that would help everyone succeed, not just some lucky few at the top of some MLM structure, I realized this not only made sense, but was the answer to my online dilemma of others not being able to duplicate my success, because now they could. How then is Team Wukar going to help you? Let's start with a quick refresher course. We all do searches on Google, Bing, Yahoo, or the myriad of other search engines, and we come up with the following page showing the results of our search. The ones that show AD next to this are pay-per-click or pay-per-impressions, but there are ones below these that the search engines have determined to contain the most relevant content in relationship to the search the visitor had just requested. These are called search engine optimization results. Those who create these SEO-related campaigns didn't have to pay Google, Bing, or the other search engines for this placement, but they likely have spent tons of money and time getting their SEO campaigns to be at the top of the search. This is a very complex process, and very few people have learned how to master this process. Matt Trainer is not only one of these, but is considered one of the world's top SEO experts. I had heard the name Matt Trainer but wasn't sure where, so I took a couple of days to research him, and what I learned confirmed my excitement for what he was putting together. I even called one of my online marketing friends who is much more connected than I am and asked him about Matt. In a nutshell, his reply to me was, Matt is not a big social networking kind of guy, but he is in a league by himself, as he is sought after by some of the most influential and successful online marketers who make tens of millions of dollars per month. Matt provides SEO work for them. That is all I needed to hear. I couldn't care less if Matt was an online social media butterfly. The world is full of those. I just wanted to know that he knew his stuff and was not just blowing smoke. I will say this, I have not met Matt Trainer, but I have connected with him as I viewed several hangouts that he was on, and when he told of his story and his transformation from a miserable person who had all the money, cars, and material possessions to someone whose sole purpose in life is to help others, including make $1 billion and just give it away. I was all in at that point. He had recognized what I had in this life, and that is that money doesn't buy happiness, but serving and helping another human being does. How refreshing that is in this world of greed and look at me and how wonderful I am because of what I own mentality. Back to Matt's experience. He had learned how to master long-tailed keyword searches like, where can I find the best price on a hotel room in Honolulu, Hawaii? And so when he saw Dubli, his mind went to work, and he knew he could, with the help of tens of thousands of other people, create the greatest SEO project benefiting everyone who chooses to participate. There is endless SEO possibilities by creating SEO campaigns around the endless number of products that are within the Dubli network. What does this all mean for you, and why are there so many who haven't been able to sleep once the light bulb went off? Let me illustrate. Team Wukar is made up of hundreds and eventually thousands of online as well as offline marketers, as well as new people who are just getting involved in the business. And as a collective effort, we are coming together to create hundreds of thousands of SEO campaigns under the tutelage of this Matt trainer that will be running simultaneously, bringing in thousands upon thousands of customer conversions daily. So in essence, what is happening is there's this sales funnel. Thousands upon thousands of leads from the traffic of these SEO campaigns will be jamming this sales funnel. What comes out at the end? Customers. These customers, as they come through the sales funnel, are shared with everyone. And it will work like this. And I refer to this as the SEO rotator. And the SEO rotator is made up of all people from all walks of life. The system doesn't care. It's going to spit out these customers when you get into what I refer to as the sweet spot. The sweet spot is, gee, when you're in that spot, you get a customer. The system isn't going to look at you and go, boy, is this person skilled? Or is this person non-skilled? Is this person new? Or do they have 50 years of experience with on or offline marketing? The system doesn't care. You will get customers. For our illustration purposes, I'm going to say that you're the coach. Okay, so watch the coach go around this rotator, and we're also going to assume that you have earned 20 credits, and I'll explain how the credits are earned in just a minute. And once you move into the sweet spot, bingo, you get a customer. And if you notice off to the right hand side, the customers are represented by a $sign. I also want to point out that your SEO credits went down, and I'll explain once again in just a minute what the SEO credits are. So now you make your way around the rotator. How is the rotator pushed around? It's pushed around as customers are coming through the sales funnel. And there will be literally thousands upon thousands of customers moving you around this rotator until once again you get into the sweet spot and you get another customer. Rather than make you dizzy or fall asleep by having you follow yourself around the rotator, I'm going to show you really what I think is going to happen, because I believe customers will be coming to us very rapidly. But once again, once you get into a sweet spot, you get a new customer. And these customers can be coming from any SEO campaign. And once again, it's not trying to determine whether or not you qualify or you're skilled enough or you have enough experience in order to get a customer. As long as you have SEO credits, you stay in the SEO rotator and qualify to receive customers. So the question you might be asking yourself now is, well, how do I get credits to be part of the rotator? It really is very simple, but yet very powerful. Rather than Matt Trainer going out and hiring thousands upon thousands of people to help him with these SEO campaigns, he's allowing us to participate in these SEO rotators and earn credits by doing one of four things. We can do related tasks associated with these SEO campaigns. What is a task? Well, every SEO campaign has different components. Well, each component will have certain tasks associated with completing that. There will be video training explaining exactly how to complete the tasks. Once you complete a task, you will be awarded some credits, and the credits then can be applied to your rotator as you are then placed back in the rotator if you don't have any credits left. And keep in mind, these tasks are not just for the skilled. These tasks can be as simple as setting up Gmail accounts or other social networking accounts, all the way up to creating videos for those of us who know how to do it. If you have additional skills, then Team Wukar You can offer your services to them. You can also earn credits as you have rank advancements with inside the Dubli compensation program. If you have more money than you have time, then you can buy them if you so choose. It really is a unique opportunity to participate in this SEO project and earn credits by just simply doing tasks. Here's the powerful thing. Every VIP customer linked to you, whether they came through the rotators in hordes or through your own sharing, or even through customers referring other customers, represents $200 a year for you. Pretty simple math to determine how few VIP members you really need in order to make a significant income. But 1,000 customers through the rotators is not only very possible, but very likely. Oh, and by the way, when your VIP customers refer other customers who upgrade to VIP, they will earn $20, but you earn $25. And even those new customers who refer new customers and they refer new customers and so on and so forth, they'll earn $20 when those customers upgrade to VIP, and you'll earn $25 plus 25% of all the commissionable cash back they receive. This completely blew me away when it fully sunk in that we are offering cash back and we can plug into this SEO campaign, helping us build a huge organization of customers. And here is a fascinating statistic. There are currently 400 customers to every one business associate, which is unheard of in the direct sales industry. Many MLM companies reclassify their distributors or reps to a customer if they haven't recruited another rep within a 3 to 4 month period, just so it looks like they are a customer-driven model. We don't have to do that here with Dubli, and the 400-to-1 ratio with Dubli will go sky high once these rotators really start to kick in. Why is this so significant to have a huge number of customers? Is because reps or distributors have a tendency to go away and chase the next shiny opportunity. But customers are the lifeblood of a very long-term sustainable residual income. So the question I ask you now is this: do you want a few customers or thousands of customers? You decide through your own efforts by completing tasks. Let me wrap up with what I now consider to be the perfect online success formula for everyone. It begins with Dubli, the most rewarding global cashback shopping system on the planet. Our product is cash back. We don't have to convince a person to spend another penny more than they are already spending. Just simply redirect some through the online shopping network and get cash back. We don't have to arm twist someone about some lotion, pill, shampoo, or digital product that really would have no chance of being sold if it didn't have a business opportunity attached to it. Add to this unique cashback product of Dubli, Team Wukar, a collective online marketing collaboration creating the most dynamic and robust SEO project ever known to man, allowing all participants to capitalize on it. Add to that your effort. This is not some sit back and do nothing and the money is going to flow into your bank account. There will be a lot of work to do to create thousands upon thousands of SEO campaigns. Each one will have specific tasks. And as you complete the tasks you feel you are capable of completing, then you earn credits, which equates to customers, business builders, and business partners added to your business. Add these three things together and this perfect success formula will lead to a walk-away residual income based on having thousands of very happy customers. Team Wukar will be putting together 3 SEO rotators, one for customers, one for business associates, other business builders that would be added to your team, and also a third one which will be business partners. Now, business partners are large corporations that have huge databases where they can have a branded Dubli portal just for their database, and you get to share in the revenues that come through that, as well as the business partner gets to share in those revenues as well, from the memberships as well as from the cashback commissionable amounts. Business partners also include nonprofits and charities so that they can have a branded site for their own, and it won't cost them anything. And both you as the business partner associate as well as the business partner will earn revenues as well. I just want to point out, this is not a list building platform. It is a build your online business platform where you will be getting customers, business associates, and business partners added to your business. Let me kind of wrap things up with a couple of things. And first is this: there is no cost to participate in this Wukar SEO project. However, you will have to select one of two business associate packages offered by Dubli. The first is a team member package, which includes a $99 business license and $495 worth of VIP vouchers. It's not just fluff. You actually get vouchers that you can give away to others or you can sell. It's your choice. The total cost of that is $595. And as a result of starting as a team member, you will be able to participate in the customer SEO campaigns and in this rotator as described. And the other package is what is referred to as Team Leader Accelerator Package. It includes a $99 business license and a business partner training and certification. In order to go out and talk to business people about becoming a business partner, you need to have this certification before you can do that. And it also includes some vouchers, and once those get activated, you will make more than the $24.75 of the cost of the entire package. But here's the power behind it. You will be able to participate in all three: the Customer SEO Rotator, the Business Associate Rotator, and the Business Partner Rotator. I have been very fortunate to have owned and operated my own businesses since 1989, from 7 Subway sandwich shops to my own financial services company, as well as several other online marketing systems, but this dwarfs them all in terms of the income potential. And to think that it only cost me $24.75 to get started is downright humorous. It is like a feeling you'd have in winning the lottery or hitting the jackpot. Even though I don't gamble nor play the lottery, but I can only imagine what that might feel like. Let me just end with this story in hopes my experience may help you as it did me. When I started my financial services career several years ago, I began with a company by the name of Edward Jones. This was after successfully owning and operating multiple Subway sandwich locations for 12 years. After selling our Subway operation, I was looking into various things to sink my teeth into when a good friend approached me with this idea to come and build a financial services practice with the broker-dealer he was with, Edward Jones. He was making some very serious income, so he did get my attention, and I've always enjoyed financial related stuff. Well, he was good at convincing me, and I felt if he was making that level of income, I could too. After 3 months of extensive training and getting my required security licenses, I was ready to build my financial services empire. Edward Jones's model for client acquisition involved knocking on doors in the city you have your office in. I know today that sounds crazy, but then I was ready to get after it. The day finally came and I was going to conquer the world. I was ready, or so I thought. I had passed all of my role-playing scenarios while in training. It was a very hot July day, over 90 degrees at 9 a.m. in the morning, and I was in full suit and tie. I picked out a street not far from my office and approached the first house with my pile of brochures and notepad. I knocked, actually rang the doorbell, but knocking on doors sounds so much more dramatic, when a woman in her mid-40s answered the door. I barely could get out my name when she slammed the door and said, "Not interested." I was crushed. I had role-played this scenario many times, but I was not prepared for the reality of this happening. At that moment, I felt like every neighbor on that street was peering out their window at me, laughing. I began to have a very negative whipping occur in my mind. I said to myself, "You're an idiot. You are 40 years old with 6 children, and this is what you have to show for your life? Knocking on doors, begging for people to trust you enough to invest their money? Who are you kidding? What are you thinking? You are not going to be successful. There has to be something more enjoyable in life than this." I proceeded down her driveway like a puppy with his tail between his legs. I slowly made my way back to the car with these negative thoughts racing through my head, and once again thinking that every eyeball in the neighborhood was staring at me, which of course they were not. When I got to my car, I was fully prepared to drive away and chalk this up as a poor decision to think I could actually do this. However, another voice cut through the negative thinking going on in my head, and these are the words which I remember. "If you drive away, you will be letting your family and yourself down, and you will be teaching your children that it is okay to quit when the going gets tough." I will be honest, I didn't immediately jump out of my car and resume knocking doors there, but I drove away and found another street to begin on, and I knocked on doors for the next 7 months from 9 a.m. and sometimes until 9 p.m. at night, 6 days a week. It was the standard to get 25 names on a list per day, a crazy list building strategy. But I wanted to grow faster, so my goal was 30 a day. I remember there being days that I found I had miscounted, and so I would pull over to the nearest store or public place and I would make sure to get 30 on my list. I remember driving home the first day being sweaty, tired, but 30 names on my list and feeling this quiet confidence that I was going to be highly successful because I was willing to do what 99% of the world would not do. I didn't know how or when, but I knew I would be successful. I didn't have family or friends that had any money to invest, so my reliance would be on knocking doors for clients. Fast forward 7 years when I sold my financial services business to venture into online marketing. My little no clients financial practice had grown to 4 offices with 9 advisors working under my umbrella, servicing over $300 million in assets. To think that I was so close to allowing my negative mind bashing to prevent what ultimately became a great blessing to me and my family. This Dubli Team Wukar SEO opportunity is one of those decisions that I could have simply tossed aside and said, it is too good to be true, or I simply don't have the money, or a myriad of other excuses that simply would have prevented me from capitalizing on something that is going to be very big and produce success for everyone who is willing to pitch in and put in an effort that I've already described. In fact, I would have missed out on some very decent income I have already made from my decision to participate. But more importantly, I would have missed out on helping others on my team who have never made anything, who are now earning. With that said, you too have a decision to make. You can drive away like I almost did, or you can get out of the car and knock on doors, knowing that you will be doing it with hundreds, thousands, and eventually tens of thousands of others knocking alongside you. Figuratively speaking, of course, because no knocking on doors is required with what we are doing. Also knowing that your effort to do tasks associated with this massive SEO project is going to help you build a walkaway residual income everyone so desperately seeks. The potential here is simply too great to pass up at any price. Click on the Get Started button below and join our Success for All team. Thank you for taking the time to view this video, and have a great rest of your day.